First up is Mr. Miles Walker, one of the more entertaining and most well-traveled individuals in the channel. Channel development manager at Graphus. Joined Graphus in 2020 after 15 years in sales and marketing and account management in London and Toronto. He's now based out on the West Coast in Vancouver, although he's dialing in from some remote part of Canada, which looks amazing in the background. I got a chance to see it. He's got an interesting professional career in radio as well as part of his background. And so take it away there, Mr. Miles.
Thank you, Kevin. And once again, sorry for the smoke getting down there to America. I speak on all Canadians and I say sorry to everyone about that wildfire smoke, but we got a lot to talk about. Graphus is the anti-phishing solution that you want to hear about. Thank you for the first spot of the day, which is great. So who are we and what do we do in the world of phishing? Join us in the breakout room for a chance to win a $150 Amazon gift card after this. So probably the question you're all asking, why are you in a ridiculous phishing outfit? Well, the reason why is that phishing for the third straight year is the #1 vector used by hackers to attack businesses. This is the time when you want to grab your phone because a lot of these slides you can use, you can take back photos with, and there's going to be some QR codes at the end as well. So phishing, like I said, third straight year, #1 vector used by hackers. But let's look at where small and medium-sized businesses spent their money in 2022. Email security. Over 50% of small and medium-sized businesses invested there. IT automation, ransomware protection, and AI and machine learning. Those are 4 pillars of the Graphus platform, and something that I think every business and business owner should know, that this is where people spent their money in 2022, and we're seeing that again for 2023. So a lot of people ask me, Miles, I'm gonna get this hat off right now because it's a little ridiculous. What's the relationship between ransomware and phishing? And it is actually a quite easy relationship to understand. And that is that 80% of all ransomware attacks involve some type of phishing email. So if you can stop those phishing emails getting through, you're going to stop ransomware. It's simple as that. So anytime I get to put Dwight Schrute in a presentation, I always will because I'm a big fan of The Office. So this past year was the first year that over 50% of attacks were actually against small and medium-sized businesses. So it used to be the large-scale enterprises, the Googles, the Coca-Colas, the Ciscos of the world, they're getting hit. But cyber criminals have evolved. They've gotten smarter. They've realized now that they're going to go after the low-hanging fruit. Small, medium-sized businesses don't have anti-phishing solutions. They don't have security awareness training in place. So we're going to hit them because it's easier to breach those businesses. And once again, you maybe have cyber insurance right now, but for 2024, a lot of those providers that are doing cyber insurance won't actually allow you to get cyber insurance unless you have an anti-phishing solution, you know, dark web ID or dark web monitoring place and security awareness training. So let's talk a little bit about Graphus because that's what I'm here today to talk about. I only got 4.5 minutes left. So our mission is to simplify and automate phishing defense. We're a US-based company founded in 2015, and we're super proud that we've seen 300% year-on-year growth. We integrate with Microsoft 365 and Google Workspace, and you can see some of our awards there in the bottom left-hand corner, some of the awards we've taken home, and we're really proud that we're one of the most awarded anti-phishing solutions in the channel. You can see the platform right there. We'll dive into that in a bit, but some key words about the Graphus solution. We're simple, we're powerful, and we're automated. Jump into the next slide. So why do customers around the globe love us? Like I said, simple, powerful, and automated solution. And we're often priced less than 30% than our competitors. That's a big one because cash is king these days. Easy to scale for G Suite and Office 365 or Microsoft 365. And we do a lot of integrations, not only with our own Kaseya products, but with a lot of products across the board. And lastly, when you're bringing on a new solution, no rule changes, no changing MX records, and we're easy to install. We can usually get up and running within about an hour. So what we're really selling here at Graphus, we're selling peace of mind. We're 60% more effective than a traditional secure email gateway or an SEG. And we look after your business while you're working and while you're away. And at the end of the day, what we're doing, we're stopping 99% of all phishing attacks, and we're constantly learning through that AI. AI is the future of email security. We've talked about that in the past. I've talked about that in a lot of my talks. If I haven't spoken to you in the past, this is something I'm talking more and more about now. So the 4 things we do at Graphus: cost savings, improve cybersecurity posture, greater cyber resilience. And what we're doing is we're stopping those phishing emails getting to the employees. That's something that is super important to us and super important to the company. If we're looking at the actual solution itself, Phish 911 is our alert. Suspicious or unwanted emails get blocked. Employee Shield is our most visual layer of defense. I'll show you a picture about that 2 slides after this. and we look at suspicious emails there. And automatic quarantine, that's where we block malicious emails coming through. So Trust Graph, that is our AI. That is our secret sauce. We look at 50 different attributes on each email. Then we decide, does that email actually get through to the end user? If it's poor or very poor, it doesn't. If it's good or excellent, it does. I was mentioning the employee shield. This is our most visual layer of defense. You'll be using this every week in your business. You can actually see what the potential phishing attack is. You can actually click on report phishing or click on report false positive. And what that does, it actually alerts the system to know, is this a trusted sender or not? And lastly, Fish 911, reporting suspicious emails. We automatically quarantine. We analyze that threat, and the IT team can actually go back and dive in and see if they want to re-release that email if they think it is an email that's legitimate, of course. This is something that we're really proud of. So we can report an email from anywhere, and we'll quarantine it everywhere. I know, Matt and Kevin are at the beach today, and they're on the East Coast. So if they wake up in the morning, they see a phishing email, they can actually hit that button, report a phishing email, and then all the other emails in that company will be pulled, whether they're in Denver, Sacramento. Maybe they've woken up and they don't even see that email because it's already been hit as a report phishing button. So that's something that's super powerful. That's something super unique to our solution as well. Here's what the Graphus platform looks like. It's clean, it's crisp, it's easy to use, and easy to report on back to your clients or customers. When we're talking about workflow integrations, whether it's with ID Agent, IT Glue, Rocket Cyber, BMS, we have integrations with a lot of the different solutions that we have under our umbrella. That's something super important because you're not spending time jumping back and forth. Because of those integrations, you can move quickly within the different solutions. Lastly, grab your phone out if you can. This is some info on me right here. Like Matt and Kevin said, I'm based up in Canada. Please do add me up on LinkedIn. I post a lot of content that you can share all about cybersecurity, and we would love to connect up with you. And lastly, if something here has resonated with you, that's great. We would love for more information to be sent over, request a demo. Anti-phishing solution. If you don't have an anti-phishing solution in place right now, you're most likely going to have one in the next 12 to 24 months. So start doing your research. I'm not saying you have to go with Graphus, but you definitely have to see what anti-phishing solutions are out there and what makes sense for your business. This is probably the most important thing that's affecting cybersecurity right now, which is phishing emails. So you need to have yourself and your business protected. Matt and Kevin, I think that's about 7 minutes on the dot. Back over to you.